lining up a prominent commission and an exhibition in addition. You're a little daft politician. They're a little bunch of publications.
He's breaking. He's definitely breaking.
I have the suspicion that it's taking all your concentration. The art of making art. He's putting it together. Bit by bit. Link by link. Drink by drink. Link by mink. And that is the state of the art.
What a cool meta-analysis. For this to be written by Sondheim is incredible to me as a artist that is trying to create something. Hello and welcome to Sunday in the Park with George React number 7. My name is Nick Flip. I'm a composer and a vocalist, and for this section we have entered the most meta musical that seems like it literally could happen to me, because we are at a museum and there's an exhibit going on, and the presenter's right here in front of us. It's George's great grandson. I mean, it's the most meta show we've ever seen. I have no clue what will happen next, minus sort of admiration for George the artist, or what do they call him? Sargot? I forget. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. We're at part number 7, so you made it pretty deep in, or is it 6? Oh, I forget. No, 7. So you made it deep in. Let's see what happens next in this show. If you like it so far, hit the sub button. It's a pretty interesting show, like a pretty darn interesting show, especially if you know anything about art and music. Let's get into it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, George. As long as it's your night, George.
Using
you know what's
themes.
in the room, George. Another chromaloon, George. It's time to get to work.
George, look,
Oh, these synths versus the piano.
George, I'd like you to meet one of our board.
The way to demonstrate time is so well done with synths versus piano to almost show progression in music. It's good. For instance, like I in my music use synths, and there are times in which I want to paint like an older picture, and so I'll use music from instruments from an older time, stringed instruments and different instruments from different cultures. But for it to be using synths is a culture. It's the later culture. It's time. It's the 70s. It feels like.
This is Harriet Pauling.
Oh, what a pleasure. And this is my friend, Billy Webster.
How you doing? Hi, how are you? Nice.
We got some
Well, I'll just
very
leave it
romantic
to
sounding jazzy guitar or piano.
Harriet was so impressed by your presentation.
This is the third piece of yours I've seen. They're getting so large.
What
Nice.
heading does your work fall under?
Most people think of it as sculpture.
Sculpture.
I like to think of myself as an
All these
inventor as well
labels.
as a sculptor.
It's so unconventional for sculpture.
Say cheese, George, and put them at their ease, George. You're up on the trapeze, George. Machines don't grow on trees, George. Start putting it together.
I bet your great-grandfather would be very proud.
Oh, yes, he would have loved this evening.
How do you know?
I just know I'm like that.
Hi, I'm Harriet Pauling.
Billy Webster.
How do you do? This is Elaine, George's former wife.
Hello.
Elaine is such a darling. I always think of her as my granddaughter. I'm so happy these children have remained close, though. Isn't that nice?
Yes. You know, Harriet has just gone through a rather messy divorce. And the two...
Bill, what a fascinating family you have.
Many people say that. You know, we're going to France next month to visit the island where the painting was painted. And George is going to bring the Lomachrome.
Chromaloom. I've been invited by the government.
It's so good. I mean, even for it to include a jazz combo means like we are at a museum.
To do a presentation of the machine on the
I
island.
am one, but
George has never been to France.
Art isn't easy,
or showing, I should say.
even when you're hot.
Are these inventions of yours one of a kind?
Financing art is easy, yes. Financing it is
They
not.
take a year to
A
make.
vision's just a vision if it's only in your head.
The minute he finishes one, he starts raising money for the next
No
one.
one gets to see it, it's as good as
Work,
dead.
work.
It has to come to light. I put the names of my contributors on the side of each machine.
Some very impressive people.
Well, we must speak further. My family has a foundation, and we're always looking for new projects.
Bit by bit, putting it together.
Family is all you have.
Piece by piece, only way to make a work of art. Every moment makes a contribution, every little detail plays a part. Having just the vision's no solution, everything depends on execution, putting it together. That's what counts.
Actually, the board of the foundation is meeting next week.
Ounce by ounce, putting it together.
You'll come to lunch.
Small amounts, adding them to make a work of art. First of all, you need a good foundation,
cool.
otherwise it's risky from the start. It's a little cocktail conversation, but without the proper preparation, having just a vision's no solution. Everything depends on execution. The art of making art is putting it together, bit by bit.
Well, we have been hearing about you for quite some time. We really haven't met. Charles Redmond, County Museum of Texas.
How do you do?
It's a pleasure to meet you, George. The work is just tremendous. I hate to bring up business during a social occasion, but I wanted you to know we are in the process of giving out some very sizable commissions.
You're not going to steal him
Please.
away, are you?
Link by link, making the connections. Drink by drink, fixing and perfecting the design. Adding just a dab of politician, always knowing where to draw the line. Lining up funds, but in addition, lining up a prominent commission. Otherwise, your perfect composition isn't going to get much exhibition. Art isn't easy. Every minor detail is amazing.
Oh, I like that. Every minor detail. Little minor transition there musically. Okay. This is so real. It's like painful to me because I'm like, I keep bringing up my musical just because I'm not trying to like sell you guys anything, but because he's creating a product and his product is his invention. Same with George. George was creating his art, and it's obviously pointing similarities together. But the whole point is that when you create something, the goal is for him that there's more to be beyond it. Like for him, he doesn't want to be here. That's what these cutouts are. It's like he doesn't feel like himself. That's just a person. Like it's just a thing that he's being, and he has to be here though because art is just art unless people view it, and that's the unfortunate truth when you get like, especially like when you think about like Beethoven and like Mozart and stuff. Mozart was a lot more, he got more money for his art. Like Bach is a better example. Like he wrote all this music and it was consumed by a small audience, or smaller than today. Like later on, art is more admired by like the people that view it, and that is what makes an artist art like prominent is how well consumed it is by more people. And for him, he has to like sell his art. For me, I created like a TikTok and a YouTube channel even to share my art on there. And is that me? No, I'm not a TikToker, but I had to put my little cutout on there and my little, put my drink in my hand and stuff. And so I empathize with them so much on this. It's just so real. This is like the most real thing I've ever seen in my life. This is song I'm talking, not George. Love that.
Decision, have to keep things in scale, have to hold to your vision. Every time I start to feel defensive, I remember lasers are expensive. What's a little cocktail conversation if it's going to get you your foundation, lead you to a prominent commission, and an exhibition in addition?
Art isn't easy, trying to make connections. Who understands it? Difficult to evaluate. Art isn't easy, trying to form collections, always in transit.
Then when you have to collaborate.
Art isn't easy.
It's all true.
Any way you look at it.
George, honey. George, you have to meet Mr. Randolph.
Sure. Hello, Lee Randolph. I'm in charge of public relations here at the museum. How do you
There
do?
you are, George. Hi, Marie. Naomi Isaac.
Delighted. You two made quite a stir around here tonight.
Hey, see, George, that technical foul-up didn't hurt our reception.
Yeah, there's a lot of opportunity for some fine press here.
Dot by dot, building up the image. Shot by shot, keeping it a distance doesn't pay. Still, if you remember your objective, not give all your privacy away. A little bit of hype can be effective, as long as you can keep it in perspective. After all, without some recognition, no one's going to give you a commission. Which will cause a crack in the foundation. You'll have wasted all that conversation.
I am really sorry, George. I spoke to Niall.
I will speak to that for a second. Only a second. I have a friend that does music, and they love writing music. Love it. I did some work with them, some courses with them, and one of their big feedbacks was you need to start monetizing your conversations with people. And I was like, what does that mean? And it was like, you've built relationships all throughout your life, and if you want to sell music to people, what you need to do is start trying to find ways to use your your reputation with them to your advantage. And I'm like, What are you trying to say? And it was exactly that. Like, you know, if you have a family friend, like, see if they need some musical need. Like, oh, are you trying to have commissions for some? Oh, you have like a birthday coming up? Maybe I can write some music for that. And it's like a way that you can monetize your relationship with someone else, which I thought was the worst thing ever. And I refuse to do it, which is why I write a musical. And I ask people for nothing. I'm just writing it because I want to write the musical. And for him to say all this stuff, it's so real that he's like, you'll have wasted a conversation. And that's what it turns into sometimes when you're like writing a TikTok and you do all this work for the TikTok and then you get 10 views on it and you're like, well, that was a wasted conversation with my phone and 2 hours of editing. And it's just sad. That's what the state of art is, which was the previous song. It's what the state of art is. It's if you watch any new artist, they're doing these TikToks, they're talking to people, trying to get things moving and stuff, but they're not focusing on the art. And my buddy that did the course actually quit writing music only like a year after I took the course, and I know why. It's because they were burnt out, and they said that, and they said now they're just writing for themselves. So they're actually writing not a musical, but like a sound stage, and they're so much happier. So I can see like how he's getting burnt out. This is burnout in an essence. And Sondheim, I'm sure, is again writing it through himself.
So he felt the same detail about how much electricity your synthesizer would use.
It is okay.
Laser was beautiful, George.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Now get yourself a drink and mingle.
That's such a wow. I mean, he analyzed that conversation quick. There's no value in this conversation. He's not here to discuss his art, right? I mean, this guy on the left is here to admire his art, but that bears no value to him. And that's where we're at in music. That's where we're at. I mean, in all art, it's like you have to monetize your relationships. He feels as though there's no monetization to be gained there, so he is walking away. That is just terrible. That is where we're at. And trust me, I've been there, and I'm never going to do that. Well, I mean, at least on purpose.
It is okay.
Look at this. This is so sad. This is like breaking me.
I am really sorry, George. I spoke to Naomi in great detail about how much electricity your synthesizer would use.
It is okay.
Laser was beautiful, George.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Now get yourself a drink and mingle.
George, there's one more thing I wanted to talk to you about. I was going to wait, but I'll wait. I'm quitting.
Quitting?
I'm going back to NASA. There's just too much pressure in this line of work.
Don't do anything rash. You just gotta take it easy. You gotta sleep on this, and then we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Okay, George.
Art isn't easy.
Hey, it's the brain.
Even if you're smart.
A little technical screw up tonight.
Together.
My bad. Wrong thing about the conversation. I misread that. It's what I get for stopping.
And something falls apart.
But another interesting
machine, George.
Thanks, that means a lot to me.
exchange.
Hey, we saw you talking to Redmond from Texas.
Yeah.
Did you get one of the commissions?
Oh, we talked about it, you guys?
Oh, her. My stuff is a little too inaccessible.
I love your work, Alex. I'll put in a good word for you.
He knows my work.
Hey,
He's
it
so
is
angry.
all politics, Alex. Maybe if you just lightened up once in a
From
while.
Joyzy.
Texas would be fun.
Art isn't easy. Overnight you're a trend. You're the right combination. Then the trend's at an end. You suddenly last your sensation. So you should support the competition. Try to set aside your own ambition, even while you jockey for position.
It's like
If
so
you feel a
sad.
sense of coalition, then you never really stand alone. If you want your work to reach fruition, what you need's a link with your tradition. And of course a prominent commission. Plus a little formal recognition so that you can go on exhibition. So that your work can go on exhibition.
There's the man of the hour.
There, hello. I read your piece on neo-expressionism.
Just what the world needs. Another piece on neo-expressionism.
Well, I enjoyed it.
Good for you. Now, I'd no idea you might be related to 19th century France.
Oh, that is a cloudy ancestral line at best.
Well, I'm dying to meet your grandmother. It was fun seeing the two of you on stage with your invention. It added a certain humanity to the proceedings.
Humanity.
George. Chromolume number 7.
Be nice,
I
George.
was hoping it would be a series of 3, 4 at the most.
You have to pay a price, George.
We have been there before, you know.
You never suffer from a shortage of opinions, do you, Blair?
You never minded my opinions when they were in your favor.
They like to give
I
advice,
touted your
George.
work from the beginning, you know that. You were really on to something
Don't
with these
think about
light
it
machines
twice,
once.
George.
Now they're just becoming more and more about less and less.
I disagree.
Now, don't get me wrong. You're a talented guy. If you weren't, I wouldn't waste our time with my opinions. But you're capable of far more. Not that you couldn't succeed with chromolume after chromolume, but there are new discoveries to be made, George.
In New George, they tell you to the blue, George. You know or else you're through, George. And even if it's true, George, you do what you can do. Bit by bit, putting it together. Piece by piece, working out the vision night and day. All it takes is time and perseverance, with a little luck along the way. Putting in a personal appearance, gathering supporters and adherents.
But he combines all these different trends.
Mapping out the right configuration, starting with a suitable foundation.
He's an original.
Was lining up a prominent commission and an exhibition in addition. Your little dab politician. Very little bunch of publications.
He's breaking. He's definitely breaking.
I have the suspicion that it's taking all your concentration. The art of making art is putting it together. Bit by bit, link by link, drink by drink, link by mink. And that is the state of the art.
What a cool meta-analysis. For this to be written by Sondheim is like incredible to me as a artist that is trying to create something. You only figure this out when you start creating. When you have to, you're writing your musical. Oh, all of a sudden you have to worry about, how you market it. So now you got to do your TikTok. Oh, well, you need visuals for it, so you got to hire a graphic designer, or you do it yourself, which is what I did. Oh, wow, all of a sudden you need to start, talking to people, like casting. Oh, how do you cast? Well, you're gonna have to start promoting it. First, people need to hear about it. It's like, you are all of these things, and I see them lifting up these things for different people. You have to talk to like people. Oh my goodness, it is like chaotic. And then for me, like, I got my own one in the corner, which is YouTube and Patreon and editing. So now I got my help. I got some help. I have an editor that's doing these videos. Thank you so much, Alex. Alex is seeing this video right now. Okay, we're gonna. Why did I say we're gonna end it? I thought we were at the end. That was such a long song. Oh my goodness. All right, let's keep going. My goodness, that was crazy. It was so personal. I feel personally attacked by that whole song.
Lee. Can I talk to you for a minute, please?
Oh, I should note real quick that it was using a lot of the same, almost like the same song as, but it was with this like synth background versus a piano and orchestral instrumentation. So just give it a modern feel.
Excuse us. Could you please tell me, what is that square form up there?
That is a baby carriage.
Who told you that?
I'm sorry to butt in. I'm Blair Daniels. I've been waiting for the opportunity to tell you how much I enjoyed seeing you on stage.
A true critic.
Thank you, but my dear, that is not a baby carriage. That is Louis' waffle stove.
Waffle stove? But I've read all there is to read about this work. There's never been any mention of a waffle stove.
Well, I have a book, too. My mother's. It is a family legacy, as is this painting, and my mother often spoke of Louis' waffle stove.
Louis, yes, you mentioned him in your presentation.
Family, it's all you really have.
You said that before.
Caught it.
I say it often.
Excuse us.
Miss Daniels, there are only two worthwhile things to leave behind when you depart this world of ours. Children and art. Isn't that correct?
I never quite thought of it that way.
Do you know Elaine?
No, I don't believe we've met. Blair Daniels.
Oh, I've heard a lot about you.
Oh, yes.
Elaine and George were
So
married
real.
once.
This is too
I
real,
was
dude.
so excited. I thought they might have a child. George and I are the only ones left, I'm afraid. I want George to have a child. Continue the line.
Classic mothers.
You
The
can
line.
understand that, can't you, Elaine?
Of course.
She's
Are
nailing
you
down these
married, Miss Daniels?
older mannerisms.
Awfully nice to have met you. Goodbye.
Elaine, honey, fix my chairs, Lord. And look at
This is so real. I don't
George.
I don't know if I like
Marie
it.
is a little too tired for the
What do you guys
party.
think?
She seems to be slipping.
Do I
a
like
bit.
it?
I better take her back to the hotel.
No, I'll take her back. You stay.
No, it's a good excuse to leave early.
George, don't be silly. You're the toast of the party. You should feel wonderful.
Well, I don't feel wonderful.
That's right.
Poor George.
That's me, dude. Oh, it's so real.
Well, it was a wonderful experience for Marie. I don't remember seeing her so happy.
That's nice.
It was very good of you to include her.
Yes. She is something, isn't she?
Yes, she is.
He's so cynical at this point. It's sad. Aww. This is making me sad.
You would have liked him. Mama, you would.
That's nice.
Mama, he makes things.
Yeah, he makes things.
Mama, they're good.
That's important.
Just as you said from the start. Children and art. Children and art. He should be happy. Mama, he's blue. What do I do? You should have seen it. It was a sight. Mama, I mean it.
All color and light.
I don't understand what it was, but Mama, the things that he does, they twinkle and shimmer and buzz.
So good. Ugh.
You would have liked them.
Just like it's like a modern way to look at art.
Him.
And like the past viewing art today. You don't understand
Henry.
it, but it's different. It's interesting.
Henry.
It's almost like when you look at AI and like you look at it and you're like, this is art. In its weird, stealing, terrible way, there is art there. How it created it is in its own way art. The algorithm itself is the art to someone that is a programmer. Does that mean it's always ethical? No, absolutely not. But if you just take away the efficacy and all that, and you just think about the essence of creating the idea of programming, like a program in itself is art to a programmer. Programmers love programming. I tried programming for a little bit. It is hard. Writing the code is art. Trust me. And there's art in everything. And to someone that's older, the new art, like even just phones, like that's not, I'd rather just use my old phone. It's like, but she has such a nice way to say, like, it was nice. It was twinkling and it was bright and it looked cool. Like, cool is what she's saying. It looks kind of cool. I don't understand it, but it looks kind of cool. To like a lot of people with AI, it's the same thing. To a programmer, AI is like, this is awesome. But like to a lot of other people, it's like, yeah. Which, by the way, I've seen some people try to get with some stuff. Enough of that. You AI musical writers, sons of guns. Pretty sure there's one that's trying to recreate my musical with AI. It's not my musical because it's an idea of Gilgamesh the musical, but someone on get him off of get him away from me. Okay. Scumbags. I mean,
it's George.
To everyone, you can use whatever you want. Just don't try to monetize it and lie to people. Okay.
I thought you were your father.
It's George, grandmother.
Of course it is. I thought you were your father for a moment.
Did she ever meet her father?
Did I tell you who that was?
That was.
Of course. That is your mother.
That is correct. Isn't she beautiful? There she is, there she is, there she is, there she is. Mama is everywhere. He must have loved her so much.
Is she really in all those places, Marie?
This is our family, this is the lot. After I go, this is all that you've got, honey.
Let's not talk about that right now.
Wasn't she beautiful?
Yes.
You would have liked her.
Why is it so
Mama
sad?
did
I'm so sad right now.
no one had done.
Not what I thought was gonna happen.
Mama was funny. Mama was fun. Mama spent money when she had none. Mama said, honey, mustn't be blue. It's not so much do what you like as it is that you like what you do.
True. True.
Mama
True.
said, darling, don't make such a drama. A little less thinking, a little more feeling.
We're not having this
I'm just
discussion now.
quoting Mama.
That wasn't me that said it. I'm just saying.
The child is so sweet, and the girls are so rapturous. Isn't it lovely how artists can capture us?
Yes, it is.
You would have liked her. Honey, I'm wrong. You would have loved her. Mama enjoyed things. Mama was smart. See how she shimmers. I mean, from the heart. I know, honey, you don't agree. This is our family tree. Just wait till we're there and you see. Listen to me. Mama was smart. Listen to Mama. Children and art. Children and art. Goodbye, Mama.
Here I am about to stop it, waiting for the last chord, and then she says goodbye, Mama, and my heart melts. That's what happened there. Ugh. I mean, it's like she is wisdom, and he is almost a naive kid to her. But actually not to her really. She sees him as a man, and he almost seems so naive when you think about what she's talking about. It's so true. Everything she said is so true, and that's what George needed to learn, and that was the wisdom that he missed almost. And it's almost the same thing that's happening with new George, is that he's missing that element again. And let's see if he figures it out. That's sort of, I think, the character design that this has built to. It's just such an interesting way to tell that story. Like, this whole time, it's been the means to tell new George's story versus old George's story. Yes, it's about old George. It's about old George, but old George was a means to communicate new George as a character, when you think about it. It's such an interesting way to tell that story. Because we wouldn't have understood any of this. Everything that the mom just said was felt because we saw it happening. And it's just such a beautiful way to tell that. Because it's not just, because some musicals will just lecture you. It's just like, here's a lecture. And you don't feel that lecture because you don't know the character that's giving the lecture. But we understand that character through George, like the first George, and her mother. So it's just such a cool way to tell that story. And that hit at the end. Bye, Mama. You know, she's getting old, and you know she loved her mom, and that's nice. That's nice. Before I get sad, that's real nice. Okay, listen. You know, there is respect to be had for, you know, parents. They have to have some wisdom to convey. Okay, that's going to be the video before I get all teary-eyed. Thanks so much for watching. We're at the end. All right, I'll catch you guys in the next one. If you can't support my content further, we are on Patreon, and my patrons are the ones that tell me to watch stuff. So if you want me to watch anything you want, just go ahead on over to the Patreon, and you can make your voice heard. All right, catch you in the next one. Till then, bye. And a huge thank you to all of my patrons. All of you make this possible. I appreciate all the support.